I didn't know what I was looking for at the beginning, so I just did an internet search and looked for some interior design companies. For my wife and I, we needed someone to really show us what was possible and what everything would look like at the end. It's very difficult to understand what it's all going to look like, and the key for me was to make sure everything worked at the end and that we had a home, not something that looked like it just came out of a magazine.
So in this particular case, working with Tim and Dee, who are out in Dubai and Hong Kong, various other places, it was key that we fully understood their brief and actually put some initial concepts to them. So for the dining room example, it's very clear, the colours were very specific. We like blue. I'm not a favourite of greens. I don't like X, Y, Z. So when you get a good direction like that, it can make the journey a lot easier. So with our design team, we'll get an idea from the client of what they want, and we'll throw some ideas just to understand what they do want, but ultimately what they don't want.
Grace and Favour provided me with 3D renders that I could sit there and look at on a computer screen overseas. What we ended up with was definitely something that we were looking for, even though at the beginning we may not have exactly known what we wanted. Working remotely with Grace and Favour was excellent. I work in a different time zone, so that brought its own challenges. There's no question that you end up building a relationship between the designer and the people trusted by us to deliver the concept. Grace and Favour really looked after us, but they looked after our home. As much as we'd be excited and looking forward to building our home, we felt that Grace and Favour put as much of that emotion into what they were trying to build and develop for us. And that's meant that, I've been very fortunate with Grace and Favour that I would use them again, and they will all hopefully be part of what will become the final renovations and build out of our home.